All right, here we go. On to hole number one. So on hole number one, we're using 20% medium distance of our driver. And we're playing this shot at 20% using max top spin for the extra mile level 7 and 2 bars of left side spin. Mainly trying to drive to a distance either long or short so that we can either use the runner or the grizzly for our second shot, rough bump.
Perfect shot.
6.5, played 3.5 or 3.9 rings. We did 3.9 rings. And then we go on up to our second shot. We're using the grizzly. 6.5 elevation. And I'm debating on, because I'm caught in between clubs here. I didn't get the ball far enough down or short enough back to decide on either one. So I take this shot from dead minimum distance using the grizzly 6. And I'm doing 10% elevation, and at 6.5 at dead minimum distance, that's going to be 5.2 rings. 5.2 rings. And you'll notice that I pull over the bullseye, but I don't in this situation. And since this doesn't have a developed ball guide line like Grizzly 8, 9, I do still have the ball guide going through the hole, but not significantly through the hole. Not significantly through the hole. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. We have to make our shot.
Perfect shot.
We hit perfect. We bounce into that rough. Get a perfect roll, perfect speed. Boom.
Eagle.
Eagle. Drop the eagle. And then on hole number 2, mother putter, we're going to be using the sniper and a katana ball, playing 20% medium distance of our club. 6-1 is going to play 5.4. It's going to play 6.4 rings. And here I make a drastic mistake, a critical rookie mistake. I turn around and push, and I turn around as to push my rings, but I pull them instead. I pull them back to me, which means I'm adjusting in the wrong direction. We find a sticky spot with our red ring right by the bunker there. Our blue, clear, and white ring are totally in the bunker, and our red ring is just kissing the bunker. No underpower, no overpower.
Perfect shot.
We hit a perfect, and I see the ball going way over here and landing way over there. I'm like, what the heck? Luckily, we didn't go in the rough, and that's an easy chip right there to save your birdie. Anyways, that's the idea. 20% medium distance of your club. And then on to hole number 3. Hole number 3, I only have an extra mile 7, so I had to bump up the volume as far as what I had to use for a driver. So I'm using a champagne ball, power 4, top spin boost 2, side spin 3, wind resistance 3 ball. I don't even think, I am using 1 bar of the top boost. 1 bar of the top boost. 0.2 bars of the top boost, rather. 0.2 bars of the top spin boost. 5.6 with a power 4 ball. 5.6. 10% maximum distance. Is going to play 3.1 rings. 3.1 rings, max overpower, and 1 1/4 balls of overpower.
Great shot.
Great right, it's going to be okay. We stay on the fairway, we roll. All right, we're in good shape. We're in good shape at 349 yards. From 349 yards, we're going to take our big dog level 6, and we're going to play no elevation at 6.4 with a power 4 bar ball. It's going to play 2.9 rings, and you really need to watch your top spin here, because you can fly this green and end up in either one of those greenside bunkers very easily end up in one of those greenside bunkers. This green rolls fast, and it seems like it wants to roll to left to right for some reason. Left to right. We adjust. 2.9 rings. Look at it. We're using overpower, using approximately 25% overpower or 3 rings of overpower.
Great shot.
We hit great, but we're still safely on the green, making an easy putt for eagle. So then we go on up into hole number 4 with Mother Putta, and we are severely lacking in clubs, especially in Pro Division. So we we're here. We're on hole number 4. We're going to start at the +7 yard line, and we're going to have our yellow ring touching the rough on the left. Just right there, touching the rough on the left. Now, I played this at 4 bars, 5 bars of backspin, 4.5 bars of backspin. All right, I'm going to suggest that you do 4.1 bars of backspin, 4.1 bars of backspin, and half a left spin. 4.5 miles per hour at 20%. Medium distance of our club gives us 4.8 rings. 4.8 rings.
Perfect shot.
We hit perfect. No underpower, no overpower. We come in, and the ball just dies.
Nice on.
But I think the line was good. The line was good. So then we go on up into number 5 and have a whole lot of fun with Mother Putta. This is going to be a rock hook. And basically, we're using a power 3, top spin boost, side spin 3, win 3 pay ball, season 30 ball, because we have to compensate for the loss of top spin that we don't have on our rock 5 that we do on our rock 8s and 9s. And I have to bring my target in more left because I don't have as much curl. So normally I'm aiming more towards that rock, so I'm using max top, 2 bars of extra top spin boost, 2.4-ish bars of left side spin, and you'll notice that's my original aim point. I just started, then I moved it approximately 3 rings over, right there. That's my aim point, max overpower, max left curl, full hook. We got every bit of that hook. We bounce, clip the rough, roll out. That's going to leave us for a long distance wedge. It's going to leave us with a long distance wedge, and the Firefly does the job for me. So what I do is I find out where I am in my club, so I push to max. So the pin is basically at max. So I know that if I pull it back and run it on up in there with the top spin, kind of like a rapier shot, I can get away with it. So I use a little. I took that extra top spin boost off because I didn't know how it would affect the roll or anything. So I just used the normal top spin. I played this at 75% slider, 10% elevation. I pulled this exactly 2 rings. Exactly 2 rings, all of the blue and all of the red to the edge of the yellow. You can see it on the screen there. We adjust. We hit perfect.
Perfect shot.
It rolls. And we drop.
Eagle.
Dead nuts, 5 eagle. All right, then the longest par 5 in the game, in my opinion, well, nearly in almost the game. So we're using a Zert in the extra mile 7. I don't have much top spin like I do on my extra mile 8 or extra mile 9, so I'm using max top spins, no left spins. I'm just going to slam it down there. So basically, we're going to pull our rings 6.0. With a power 5 ball. Let's see, power 5, 6.0, 10%. We're going to pull 3.5 rings, and then we're going to push all of our ball guide back up to max. Maximum overpower, almost, I'd say 95% overpower.
Great shot.
We hit it great to the left, which is going to cost us. We clip the rough and stay in the rough a long time, so we lose our forward momentum. So we go on to shot number 2, because it takes us 5 minutes to get there. Shot number 2 with mother putter. I really effed this up by, I don't know. I hit it too great. If we could have just stayed on the fairway, we could have got the Firefly in there. So we're doing max top spin, 2 bars of right side spin. I'm not even playing rings. I'm going to let that wind do as much of the work for me as I can. I'm going to do full curl and maximum overpower, but we just hit it too great or too good, and it ends up in the rough. I think perfect would have been good, though. Perfect would have been almost in the rough, but we still would have had a much better shot using our Firefly.
Great shot.
And we hit a great shot. And our opponent's being a whatever, say a nice shot, and we go flying past, and there we are. We're in the rough. And that's it. We don't make the shot. We don't make the shot. And then we go on up into number 6. We're not going to let number 6 get us down. So we're going to pull out a power 1, win 5 pay ball from the store. And we're going to not let that hole get us down. 3.2 at 20% medium distance of your club is going to play 3.6 rings. I do 2.5 bars of backspin, 1 bar of right side spin. Notice my offset. I'm right edge of the cup, inside the cup, but right of the pin. Very important. I make the wind blow north, and I pull 3.6 rings. I'm sorry, I pull 3.3 rings. 3.3 rings at 20% medium distance of my club with a power 1 ball.
Perfect shot.
We get the perfect.
Hole in 1.
And we drop the hole in 1. Then we go on up into number 8. And not much to watch in number 8. We drove it, we rough bumped it, then we putted. So we're going to use our extra mile 7 and a Titan, and we're going to play this drive at 10%. You're going to see me back up my target and so that I can pull my rings. I don't know if I push all the way back up into max, or maybe I pull into max, but I'm using max top spin for the extra mile 7, which is 4.5, and a little bit of left side spin to keep the ball in the fairway. We pull 6.8, so we pull 3.7 rings. 3.7 rings. We apply a little bit of overpower just to get it on down there.
Perfect shot.
We hit perfect. This next shot I played at minus 5% elevation. Minus 5% elevation with the sniper. And from there, we used the sniper, and it just came in weird. I don't know. It came in weird. I thought we had a good ball guide on it. I determined that we were approximately 80% club. 80% club. So 80% club and 5.9 mile per hour wind at minus 5% elevation is going to play 5.3 rings. I'm using 1 bar of right side spin and just enough backspin to get my ball guideline through the hole. I'm aiming middle of the hole. All right, middle of the hole. I push my target up to the top of the rough using 3 bars of backspin and 1 bar of right side spin. Ball guideline significantly through the hole. 5.9 rings, 80% slider, minus 5% elevation, 5.3 rings. 5.3 rings. We may have over-adjusted just a bit, to be honest, looking at the replay.
Perfect shot.
We hit perfect. We hit that rough. We bounce. We roll. We roll.
Nice on.
Way off to the right side. So we go on up into number 9, and we're really on fire now. We're mad. We're steaming hot that we didn't pick up that. But we're not going to let it get to us. So we're gonna use one of these new pay balls. I got 20 of them. Power 4, side spin 4, wind 2. So it's a power 4 ball. And we are playing this at 10% elevation. I'm using the Rock 5, 6.5. It's going to give us about 6.5 rings. 100% accurate club, 1-to-1 on this shot right here. I do as much top spin as I have and nearly 5 bars of right side spin. I use nearly 4 bars of the side spin. So I do take advantage of the extra side spin. Full curl. Just a hair of overpower.
Perfect shot.
Perfect ball. And we bounce. And we bounce. And we roll. For 327 yards. From 327 yards, we're going to take our horizon and we're going to attempt a rough bump at 10% maximum distance of our club, even though we're not in maximum distance. The wind is 7.3, so I'm going to be pulling 3.1 rings. I'm checking the distance of my club. I'm using more than 2 bars of side spin to the right, more than 1 bar of side spin to the right, 1.2 bars of side spin, 3 bars of top spin, ball guideline significantly through the hole. And then I push my rings. I push to be what I think is 3.1 rings. 3.1 rings. Ooh, we only ended up pushing 2.5 rings. We only pushed 2.5 rings.
Perfect shot.
That's why pushing is so much harder than pulling rings, because you lose count. So we end up under adjusting by 2 rings, and we missed this shot by 2, but less than that. So dang, that hurts. We might have got to the
Nice
albatross. All right, good luck. That's the walkthrough for number 9. Check it out. For the 9 holes.